Hey, Chipper, Brian, give me just a minute. I'm gonna run get some coffee. I just wanted to let the room open up so everybody could get here. Y'all talk to each other. Let's go. Ah, want to watch me eat my pineapple upside down cake? What's up, C103 and everybody? I guess that's it. Y'all, I'll let y'all watch me eat my cake. I like my hat. I don't like it. I just got it. I was checking to see if I could stand it. I don't think I'm gonna be able to wear this piece of junk. That's the reason. Most reason they're gone. There wasn't no spare time left, Chip. Oh, sorry. How do you get this out of here without making a mess? It's not an answer. Oh, easy? Well, there's differences between our species. Hold on, I got this. I figured it out. I shall take these scissors and I shall cut down the side of this bag. Because that's how I would do it if I was me. And well, I am me. Ah, almost dumped it. It's a pineapple upside down cupcake thing. Tastes like cake. Hey, girl. Yeah, she took on a part-time job like a good wife so I could take a 2-month vacation. Man of this house. Things go the way I want them to go. The end. Between the BTSR and everything else, we didn't have time for the animals right now. So when we wanted to completely redo all the where the buildings were laid out and where the pens were and where the garden was, and just easier to get rid of them. We were only trying to sell the most problematic ones, but the guy made an offer on everything, so I'm already showering twice a month, man. Water's expensive. I just took a bath today. And she's still sitting in the other room. This is surprisingly good. Who made them? The pregnant one? Glad she was craving. What do you want to talk about? We are not taking up Sippy's topic. No, because I Googled it.
The Democratic Party today announced that it changes its symbol from the donkey to a condom because it more accurately reflects the party's political stance. The condom allows for inflation, halts production, destroys the next generation, protects a bunch of dicks, and gives you a sense of security while you're actually being screwed.
I hope y'all heard all that. That was actually supper, by the way. So, anyway, what do you want to talk about? That was good. Wish I had another one. Hey, Tron. I've tried to do a VR response to Dry Fire Faith like 4 or 5 times, but I go off on a tangent every time. I already ate it, man. It was I had some leftover barbecue while I was watching BA, and then I just ate dessert, which was pineapple upside down cupcake thing, which was like really, really good. It had a cherry on it. But yeah, having a hard time not being hurtful in my reply to in my speaking of the two people or the people he was talking about in his. So I was so glad when I got the notification that BA was going to go live. LS, what's up? How's life in Georgia? But I was playing around on that, was it Zillow thing? Zillow, Scoochie, or whatever it is. I'm afraid if I actually put it on my favorite. No, I did not. Dang it. Anyway, I actually found several properties that were interesting. They were a little bit further east than I would like to go, but oh, is it cold in Georgia? No, but the missus wants to go somewhere on a trip. You need to have a talk with your employers and stuff and tell them quit messing around. I can't give up my fun time just so we can accommodate your work schedule. I have no control over mine, though. That's what I get for volunteering, huh?
You won't have to have money. Get somewhere. I don't think I should come up with my.
Well, I'm working. If these people would be like, what do you call it? Well, let me change things. Oh, wait, that's right. That's the only downside to live streaming over here. Um, you know, I get quiet when I do stuff like this. Wow, there are a lot of people live right now. Yeah. Okay, go. Hey, Wayne. The general consensus for most of the people that I watch is that there's no real need to panic. And honestly, for most of us, those of us that are in the preparedness community that have, food and water put aside and have the ability, that's really all you need to self quarantine. If you've got food and water in place in your residence, then you're good to go. Unless, I guess you'd need the money to keep the utilities on. But, barring the internet going down, you should be able to pay all of your utility bills from the comfort of your own home. Several of the countries out there have reissued their get at least 30 days worth of food and water, and that way if you've got to quarantine yourself, you can, blah, blah, blah. I think that's the truth. Viruses hurt people that are old or young or sick. People that haven't developed an immune system, ones that have compromised immune systems, or ones that are infirmed, sick. So, there's almost all the ones that are healthy that got it are on the road to recovery. Would that be true if there wasn't for modern medicine? Don't know. Ain't there. Not all the ones that are sick and in quarantine are in intensive care the way everybody quotes the numbers. Are like, oh, there's 5,600,000 people that have been confirmed, blah, blah, blah. That just means they tested positive for the thing. They're sitting out in the lobby working puzzles and stuff, and they check their blood pressure every once in a while. And they go to sleep on the cot. They're just quarantined. They're not sick. They're not dying. They're not hospitalized, I'm not saying it's not something to be aware of and follow and stuff like that, but we're nowhere close to time to keep your kids home from school. All doing something like that'll do is make things worse. I'm not saying we need to wait for the government to tell us to do that, because I don't know that I trust the government that well. But I'm saying, use a little common sense. Do not let fear porn and stuff like that dictate how you run your business. Yes, for the most part. Um, People with bad hearts or heavy smokers or stuff like that, probably not the best thing in the world to catch. I think, yeah, with the M95s and the freeze dried stuff, I honestly think that it's people that were like, "Oh, I really got to go do this now," or uh, like the ammo thing. Well, in Texas now, it's people go to Walmart and they don't see any ammo on the shelf, so they automatically think that, I mean, they don't pay any attention to the news or what's going on. So they just run down to the next store and buy every freaking round they have because they think somebody's making a run on it. No, they just don't sell 9mm, 40, 357, 38, 48, or 380, or any of that crap anymore. They just don't sell pistol ammunition anymore. So people are going to keep on buying online from Amazon and everything like that, and there's not going to be sporting goods department at Walmart, period. Some of that's because they don't have a very good sporting goods department. If they would put a little bit more effort into making it a well-rounded sporting department, they might sell more. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Wayne. Oh, I guess LS's battery died on her. Oh, technical difficulties. It's Deputy Dog. My allergies are bothering me right now, but some of it's because I fell off the wagon on these stupid things right here. But this is going to come to an abrupt end, and I better get back off of them within 5 weeks because I'm not going to be able to 5,200 foot. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull this off. Have you thought about getting that thing in your ear? What's that one? What do they call that one piercing that you get in your ear? I go thrift shopping every chance I get, Carol. Well, they used to sell pistol ammo until a couple of months ago. Hey, Walter. I don't ever find wool blankets at the thrift stores. No, I look. I don't ever find any. Uh, right now, CH Cadell has wool blankets on buy one get one free. Well, they're wool blend blankets, but still, they're buy one get one free, so they're like $9 a pop. I bought some of those. As it's $17.99 for one blanket, and they'll send you two. But it's $9 for shipping if you don't buy over $45. So And that's, if we had an option outside of Walmart, which for ammunition, I buy my ammunition at G-Bo's now because I can. It's the same price at Walmart. Well, actually, some of it's cheaper. The But I cannot afford to buy groceries, canned goods at the local grocery store, which is now part of Albertsons, which they raised their entire store 15 cents on every item across the board. And the same thing you can get for 80 cents at Walmart is 95 or 96 cents or $1.29 at the Albertsons store. The best wool blankets, or the only wool blankets I've found that I could afford, were 80/20. I looked at it was a 95 5 or 95 90/10, something like that. Anyway, it still wasn't 100% wool. And there's $100 for a blanket. I was just like, no. Yep. See, they bought out our local chain too. Albertsons stores are a front for their distribution. They make their money in their distribution. They're only buying store chains that have distribution centers other than Albertsons distribution centers. Then they close or absorb the distribution that the other chains had in place. And instead of using that to become more efficient and lower their prices across the board, they use it to lower or raise their efficiency and raise their profit margin across the board. And there will be no government intervention because Albertsons is so deep into the politicians, the big time politicians we've got right now. It's not even funny. The same as with Walmart. Walmart will continue to do whatever Walmart wants because they put so much money into so many accounts. There are a lot of nieces and nephews and nephew-in-laws and brother-in-laws and sister-in-laws and daughter-in-laws that have jobs and executive positions throughout Walmart. That's just, and Albertsons and such. That's just the way it is. The downside to it is, Walmart helped. Walmart went down the I-20 and the I-10 corridor here that I know of. This is the only two corridors I know about. And they put in, what they call them? Okay. Can't have him back though, Rachel. Hey, Lance, kiss your mama for me. Tell her you love her. Now I lost my train of thought, daggum it. Anyway, yeah, they opened little tiny Walmarts in all the towns that had little independent grocery stores, which were cool because you could afford to shop at independent grocers. They probably had some of the best deals anywhere as far as shopping went, because they were co-op. Their distribution was co-op. So anyway, they opened up the little Walmarts, and as soon as they were able to run the local IGAs out of business, they closed the little Walmarts in town. Some chain owned by Albertsons bought them up, and now they reopened them. So
I hate having to shop at Walmart.
I cannot stand having to spend money there, but literally my options, it's either that or drive 45 minutes one way. And risk literally having my vehicle windows bashed in so somebody can steal my upholstery. That town scares me. Walmart is evil, and if we had any other options, then I would choose those. We can go 38 minutes one way and go to that store, but hadn't been there in forever, and I don't know what their processes are like, because they run everybody else out of town too. I mean, I'm not going to tell everybody to quit shopping at Walmart because I can't do it myself. We let that go too far. That's our own fault. We're the ones that we wanted to save a little money and live a little better. Save a little money, live a little better. Save a little money, live a little better. Well, I don't want to shop down there at Billy Bob's grocery store no more. He's been gouging prices for as long as I can remember. So Walmart came in, opened up a grocery chain, and you didn't have to shop at Billy Bob's anymore. And then Billy Bob's, had to file bankruptcy, and he wasn't able to pay the mortgage on his home. His kids had to drop out of college because Billy Bob couldn't pay their tuition no more. And now Billy Bob's out there in the oil field with everybody else. And some hussy that didn't have anything to do with building the giant corporation is now doing her level best to make sure there aren't any Billy Bobs left in the country. Walmart Medical Center in Walmart? What? Doctors now?
We got the first doctor and dentist office in Walmart. 6 people come to the doctor and shop. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. Come to think of it, there's they're not in the same building, but it's like off to the side. Where was that at that there was a... No, that was optometrist. There's always been optometrists in Walmart. Well, not always, but... It's been going way before that. Whenever they were fighting so hard to get Walmart in Snyder here, I lived here. And I was like, no, we don't. Y'all really, really don't want Walmart. And then I was a young person then. I was like, y'all don't want Walmart. Y'all think y'all want Walmart here, but y'all don't want Walmart here. Every one of those clothing stores downtown are going to close. Every one of the gun stores is going to close. Everything's going to close. The yeah, globalization is good for everybody but the working American. Yeah, I don't think that's the best idea in the world. What are they going to do? Tell the people, oh, no, you're contagious. You don't need to go in the store. That's just a stupid idea. But people think it's the best thing since sliced cheese and go running right straight to it. No, I didn't get to see that. See, I ain't shopped at Target in a long time. I just don't. Kmart held on to American made too long. They just couldn't compete with Walmart. I guess I'm going to have to go find the video and watch it. Hey, I'm subscribed to the White House, so I should have got a notification, but I don't always get every notification I'm supposed to get. YouTube's weird like that. Yeah, I don't like the hat. I got it on sideways anyway. So, are they going to pull out or something? I'll look forward to your video on the topic, Wayne. In handing control over where? Yeah, we're getting the tallest wind turbines in the world, or the U.S.
I don't know about the world, but I know in the U.S. Well, it says when I just looked, it says it's going to be the largest wind farm in the world for an Italian company in Italy.
And that's in Texas, or
This year,
that? In Scurry County.
they're going to be the 450 megawatt. The 450 megawatt wind turbines are the largest.
450 megawatt wind turbine. How many we getting? You know, last time they said that we only got like 3, but they were only 300 and something. But those are the ones that are going up on the flat, huh? Probably. Everybody said that's what they wanted. But now you got to wonder if there's more to them pulling out. Then we know. What could possibly be? Let's brainstorm this. Why? Oh, Brat broke it. Um, why would they?
The other ones we have are like, what, 3 pieces high?
Yeah, 2 and 3.
2 and 3, and these are supposed to be 4 or something.
Oh, 4 high. So that's 200 foot to the base of the generator.
I don't remember what they told us, but
And it's not just that. Some of it is I'm playing with a little pin light. Sorry. How big is the turbine that or the base, and how what goes on top and all that? Wow, there's like a lot of batteries in that. I was letting my granddaughter play with this, and apparently she played with it like a lot and ran the battery down. Just gonna put all the batteries back in it, and put it back together, and pretend like I didn't find it. I don't know nothing about it. Oh, now it's gonna work. It's the Rotary Club. It's never. I got it. It was in a box of stuff I got, and it's just annoying to play with. Ooh, the Rotary, the Rotary, the Rotary. I don't know, Wayne. All the guys I've talked to over there, it wasn't that simple. You never knew who was the enemy and who wasn't. Now we got family members that were over there, and what little they did talk about it, it was the most jacked up situation ever. And they just moved on. So, wind turbines are killing the scenery, that's for sure. I did. Is it buffering or anything in there, babe? Yeah, just you, C103. Wind turbines are killing a lot more than the scenery, killing the birds and stuff around here too. Yeah, true. They kind of had 8 years where they could do whatever they wanted to. And that's, let's assume that President Trump has decided, you know what? We'll bring all of our guys home. We'll bring all of our guys, all of our gear home. Okay? They won't make it 2 years. And then there will be definable targets. The outcry will be resounding. And the return trip will be handled quite a bit different. 8 years of doing nothing in Syria, or 6 years of doing nothing in Syria. And then in 11 months, just, I don't know. That's above my pay grade. I wonder how many more of them stupid solar farms are going to put around. Those are such a waste of money. It drives me nuts.
I think we've got 4 and getting 1 more, something like that.
The one over towards La Mesa, that thing's hideous, man. It's as far as you can see solar panels. Okay, we're not getting the Lincoln thing, the Lincoln discussion. That's above my pay grade too. It's always easy to look back on what somebody else tried to do and say, oh, he did this wrong, he did this wrong, he did this wrong. Pretty sure that's it. They killed her. You're late to the party. Yeah, slumming around again or something? Yeah. I just think it's weird that the North was able to win any battles at all with all those draftees they had. But, you know, they were all doing what they wanted to do, and they had a pretty good VA benefits package back then, I think. All right. I found a butterscotch Dum Dum, which if I'd have known was here earlier or last night, wouldn't be here. I feel bad. I feel like I'm stealing from my granddaughter. I'm over it. So, how many of you people keep these in your wallet? This will catch a spark and this will burn. Just for that. I can't see that thumbs up over here. I'm on the StreamYard doohickey. It's my 12-year third anniversary. Cool. Dum Dum candy wrappers are heavily waxed paper. Didn't know that, didn't you? All you got to do is wad them up. Straighten them out and hit them with a ferro rod. Just in case I didn't know that. You can just get wax paper out of the kitchen too if you want to, but they're not as fun as Dum Dum wrappers. Thought you lived in Oklahoma, trying. I'm guessing you don't work in the public sector. Okay, what y'all want to talk about now? There you go. I ordered a banner. Did I already tell y'all that? Cool. I'll show it to y'all when I get it. So, I'm decorating my office. Nobody sends me stuff anymore, so I have to buy my own decorating stuff. It's pretty sad. Yes, they do. My family came over here not as indentured servants, just straight up slaves. Mm. 1760s ish. But that whole thing about if you fought for the if you joined the American Army and you got to be free, it worked out great for some folks. Best career paths for working from home. Huh? What?
I said, if I knew that, I'd do it.
Yeah, if we knew that, we'd do it. Medical marijuana. I don't know. I'm probably going to move to Australia or something. I do not want to live in a country where everybody's stoned. Well, he's right. I heard you can make money off of YouTube. I don't know if that's the best idea in the world, though. I heard your animals will starve to death waiting for their next feed. You know, that's sad. I bet if we did the math on it, I bet I didn't make enough to buy their feed.
Oh, heck no. Not even close.
Well, with all the medications and stuff that we had whenever they got sick and stuff, yeah. Oh, I could do that. I thought about it, but it's more fun to like make fun of the people that are doing that. Now, there is a secret, okay? If y'all really want to know the secret about when the world is going to end, Type "tell me the truth" in the box. Okay, just if y'all want to know the truth about it, y'all let me know, and I tell you the truth. But y'all have to want to know, because it's not for everybody. That's true. The truth is, you never hear or feel what kills you. We will not see the end of the world coming until it's too damn late. So anybody that's screaming, "This is it, this is the big one," smile, laugh, enjoy the drama, and keep on going. Are there going to be highs and lows and valleys from here to there? Valleys, by the way, I'd a whole lot rather be on in the valley than on the mountaintop. Just for the record, everybody's like, "Oh, I want to go up on the mountain with Jesus." No, I would rather have Jesus up on the mountain and be down in the valley with him looking over me, because he put all the good stuff down in the valley. You just got to watch out for the scorpions and the bees and the snakes and everything else that is down there for the good stuff. But there could be stuff. This coronavirus thing could wind up being bad. The flu could take off. The flu could become more contagious than it is. There's all kinds of stuff out there, man. All of a sudden, all of us could have them big, giant nose, earball, butthole worms Sippy was talking about. We could wake up and have a worm half in our nose and stuck to the pillow, for crying out loud. Don't Google that stuff. But we're not going to know there's a worm in our face until we wake up. What can we do about it? Have wormicide or whatever. Don't eat chow mein noodles. Yeah, I'm really going to enjoy that next time. I really appreciate you bringing that up, by the way. She shows the pictures of that plate full of freaking worms. She goes, "Oh, it looks like chow mein noodles." Yeah, we're supposed to be prepared. That's called prudent. Preparedness is prudence. Prudence is a virtue, I believe. And we're asked to be virtuous. So the bridesmaid maids that had the oil and didn't have to go at the last minute to try to buy, they were prudent. They got to go into the groom. They got to get married. The other ones did not. We're asked from a religious standpoint to be prepared. We are not. And I'll go as far as to say we are told to avoid trying to figure out when it's getting here and by what means it will be. Nobody will know the day or the hour. You will not see it. It will be like a thief in the night. When it happens, we'll all see it. That'll be the end of times. Okay? We need to all quit worrying about the big one. We just need to be ready for stuff. And our goal is a year. We want to be able to self-quarantine for a year, if you will. We haven't made that yet. So we're not going to quit. It takes a lot because you have to adjust. You have to get into the groove of rotating. You have to, you have to figure out what it is, what kind of long-term foods there is that you can have that you actually enjoy eating, that you're not going to waste, that aren't going to sit up there, and be handed down to your grandkids or whatever. There's a lot that goes into it. We had to, in our matrimonial career, we have had to use up every prep we've had, from food stores to savings accounts before. Been times when I was working, been times when she was working, been times when we were both working, been times when neither one of us is working. That's all we can do. It's as simple as that. If you've got a house and you've got food and you've got water, you can ride out a lot of storms. That's true about the more than a year. That's the thing, and you got to know. See, like we're at a standstill because for us to go much further than we are right now, we have to develop a rotation system, which will require a pantry, which I do not have. I do not have a pantry set up, or even an idea for a way to set up a pantry that we could rotate out on. Ideally, I build an earth home in the front of the house. Okay. And we take this and turn it into an office and a storage building and a guest place. And then we take this room and that room and we turn it into a pantry. And when we go shopping, we come over here and we fill up the backside of the pantry. And then we walk around to the front and get what we're missing in the earth house and take it back out there. And that way, our year or 2 years worth of groceries or whatever is steadily being rotated out. Rice, wheat, corn, stuff like that, it has an exceptionally long shelf life. Canned wheat berries are guaranteed for 25 years. So, how long do they really have? Ooh, that's harsh, C103. Keep her away from the beach. Keep her away from the Harley shop, man. She just might be shopping for more than a new rod. I'm saying, just be careful. And there's ways to do it. I mean, we have an oversized closet that has a little bit of food in it. It's not easy to rotate it, which we've got to get to the back of that because 3 of those buckets are due. Just saying. I mean, it's part of it. It's not people like, oh, hobby this, hobby that. Bushcrafting survival is my hobby. I enjoy it. I would rather be at the river or in the mountains than here talking with you people right now. I would rather be here in the living room with my wife than there, though. So, tried to turn that around. Honey, I love you dearly. I wish you could go with me every time. Then we could just live out there forever and forever and forever. I can make it about 3 days before I miss my wife so crazy I want to come back. I'd never make it on the show alone or whatever, because they keep you out there 14 days before you ever get dropped off on the island. So by the time it was time to get dropped off on the island, I'm already past my threshold of time I can do without my family. So the thing at BTSR, I will be driving home at least every other week. I'm going to have to, for sanity's sake. Yeah, old school lockers make good pantries. And that's spaghetti noodles and stuff like that. That stuff's got an insane shelf life. If you vacuum seal it, which is not hard to do, the macaroni in the shells is hard to do, but the spaghetti noodles is not. Just saying. Mylar, all Mylar does is prevent UV and stuff like that. I am not sold on Mylar for food storage. Now for if it's crackers or Pop-Tarts or stuff like that, yes. Because reasons. But if you've got it in a food grade bucket and you've got it inside of a black trash bag and the bucket has a seal on it, I don't see what else you need to do. Yeah, exactly. I mean, as long as you're keeping the UV from getting in there, because ultraviolet light it kills stuff. Okay. And if you're storing in a basement that is well ventilated and not all yucky, moist and stuff, you're good to go. And I don't understand why people don't have roof vents that go all the way down to their basement with a small intake line somewhere, so that the breeze blowing over will circulate the air and keep fresh air in your basement all the time. Especially if it's drawing through the house, through the atmospherically controlled part of the house. I don't understand that. Yes, Wayne, but it's a it's a it's a just in case something goes wrong. I mean, I can sort of understand it, but now oxygen absorbers in a bucket, I can kind of see that because there's no way to vacuum seal that. Throw an oxygen absorber in there. There you go. No oxygen, no life. Oh, as far as carbon-based life forms go, anyway. The old balloon construction that doesn't meet code. I don't know what you're talking about. We've got balloon construction. What's a 750 Game Master? Is that a vacuum sealer thingamajigger? I need to thaw mine out and vacuum seal it. Because vacuum sealed meat lasts longer in the freezer. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm hoping I get a chance to take an audad. If they do if the fish and game people do like they're saying, I think the Davies Mountains are going to try to eradicate the audad population because they're talking about reintroducing mountain sheep or something like that. They used to be there a long time ago, and then they were overhunted, and then the audad came in and took their place because nobody hunted audad for a long time. And the audad filled the niche left behind by the goat or the sheep, whatever it is they're talking about putting back over there. So anyway, I don't know. We'll see. I love the taste of Aoudad. No, the camels died a long time ago. I'm kind of wondering whether or not any of the llamas will make it. If there's a mass die-off before the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ comes back, then I wonder what the face of the world will look like. The Americas won't be the same as it was when the First Nations people were here. We will have, I mean, think about it. I don't think the lions and tigers and bears and stuff will be, there's going to be some zookeeper that loves all the animals too much to let them stay there and starve. And they're literally going to open the gates and then go around and let all the herbivores out and then let all the carnivores out. And we're going to have lions and tigers and bears and jaguars and gazelles, which we already got those. What do you call them other things? Giraffes. We have giraffes running around. I don't think the giraffes will make it. There's not a niche for them here in this part of the world. They might make out somewhere like Arkansas or somewhere where there's tall broadleaf trees, but they ain't never going to take over Texas. Camels had to be hunted to extinction. And that's true. Yeah, I've been trying to. We have the sun oven, but we hadn't played with it. We wouldn't know what we were doing. Dadgummit, I was going to go by United and get some. I've still got time. I need to make some jerky to take with me. But they had dadgummit, they had chuck roasts on sale. Which y'all know how to make jerky, right? I mean, you take a roast, you freeze it, or you almost freeze it to where you can still cut it, but it's not squishy anymore. And then you cut it wafer thin, and then you season it, and you put it in the oven on the lowest setting with the door open, and you just leave it in there. Well, then send all them boys from Washington down here and get them started on ours. Did you see those videos from up there at Crosbyton? Oh, you're the one showing me, huh? Dude, there's herds of hogs up there, 300-400 strong. It's crazy. Ooh, that's by Silverton. Oh, I may need to get hold of Jerry. Just if you shoot him off the backside of the canyon, there's no way to get down there. You have to drive 8 miles. No, 18 miles, and then you have to walk back up the canyon 8 miles to get to where the hogs fall. I guess you just leave them down there and make bone pile. She said she already said hello to you, killed her. She's not talking to you. Anyway, this is the last day of the deal. I don't know how many hours I got left. I don't think I'm anywhere close to 20 though. Not going to push my luck too far on it though. Anybody got any other questions, comments, things we need to talk about? Chat where be cautious of the great value luncheon meat. One of the cans I opened and fried the other day tasted like soap, and it gave me tummy trouble. Just FYI. Oh, he's crying, baby.
I said hello.
She said, "Stop being a baby."
I did not. I'm going to come here and smack you.
I forget they can't see my face. I got my little icon on. They can't see me over here laughing quietly. Anyways. Y'all wish me luck. Taking gas donations. So, I'm going to try to upload a few videos and have them set to drop while I'm gone. I've got a couple things I'm working on for Patreon that'll be Patreon only, that won't be made public over there. Have you got to catch up on the not everything you've seen on YouTube, Killdeer? Not every video on Patreon is available on YouTube. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. There's some stuff on there that you just scroll down to the older stuff or whatever. That's okay. I said, okay, hold on. I'll turn the camera back on. I am going to be leaving the 5th of March. I'm looking at my calendar. I buy a calendar, so I keep track of all this crap. And when we looked at the calendar and looked at all the days that had writing on it, we were like, okay. Our whatevers were officially too full. Our calendar was officially too full to do the animals. So we had to make a choice. Anyway, the 5th of March, I will be headed to the Buffalo Trail Scout Ranch. I will be meeting with Bob Hansler, Shauna, Taylor, Whitney, and 100 other people. And these are people that have given up their spring break. They are bringing, and Rob Panis is going to try to make it. We're going to go down. We're going to work on the buildings, the trails, the campsites, remove fallen rock. The same thing I did the first time I went down there. Clean spring boxes, stuff like that. Try to kill as many wild hogs as humanly possible. So, and down there, you see them, you shoot them, you walk on. That, because wherever you drop one or two of them, you can go back in a couple of days, and the others will be gathered around the carcass eating them. So you might get some more. You're not going to haul them out. So, well, you could, but I'll get more video when I'm there this time. I hope. Because I'm not getting paid, so I can pretty much shoot video anytime I want to. Whatever I'm doing, I'll just stop and set up the camera and take video. But then I will be going to, then when I'm back from that, I'll be gone for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm thinking about coming back the 16th, but I don't know how many. Anyway, 13, 14, 15, 15, 17. 17 days, and dependent, I may go back, take a couple of days off, and go back the 25th through the 28th. That's up in there. It's not even on the calendar. It's just in my head. And then in April, something secret is happening. I can tell you that I am going to be doing a one-on-one collaboration with Bob Hansler the middle week of April. It's the rules we set for ourselves, in my personal opinion, are insane, but we're going to do it. That y'all have to wait. We'll probably let y'all know what's coming when we get ready to do it. But we're not letting anybody steal this idea. The sometime in all of this, I do kill deer. I want to get up there where you're at. I don't know how that would work, but I want to do an Ozark survival challenge. There's got to be some way to pull it off. I am actually working on a deal with some people for a 300-acre ranch here that will allow me to do more bushcraft survival stuff. The videos on my channel are going to become me doing the stuff, showing you how to do this stuff, and encouraging you to go and do this stuff. More of me. I'm not going to start trying to sell you gear. Don't be expecting. And the reason I'm out here is because through night named this flashlight the West S2000 after me. That's probably not going to happen. You know, if ThruNite says, hey, we'll give you the flashlight and pay you $2,000 to make a video on it, and that's fine. And then I'll click all the boxes, and it can become an ad for ThruNite flashlights. Will I never sell out for sponsors and stuff like that? I'm not going to say that. That would be stupid. But yeah, I just bought some gear today, and if it's crap, y'all are going to find out about it. I really like that red dot sight. So I've got to do that video. Yeah, the Drum 2000. Ooh, I'll get my own t-shirt store. Okay, so my kid's getting me a t-shirt store. Okay, whatever. It's an online store. I'll start linking it in the videos. It's not ready yet. Okay, but then you can go on there and you can buy my merchandise. Or if you want like a t-shirt, if you have this like really cool t-shirt idea that you want to wear around so your wife can like not, she like goes off and does her own thing in the store and stuff and leaves you alone while you're at the hardware or whatever, you can get your t-shirt made. And they'll mail it and you'll, yep. Fiat RDS-22. It's designed to work with a, or shall we say, around a fixed iron sight. It's really cool. And it's like, I mean, if Dr. Squatch wants to, like,
I will stab you if you do that stupid stuff ever in my life.
Can I use it? Because
no.
I have a bar of it and I really like it.
I don't care. I'm going to use it to start a fire.
On me?
No, just burn the bar of soap. It has to burn because it's full of shit.
I think they may over-advertise just a little bit. That sucks too, because I really like that pine soap.
Go rub on a telephone pole.
I'm not gonna rub it on a telephone pole. Those are splinters. What about me? What about my needs?
What was that very small the other day?
There's no H in cremation. I wish I could show y'all the one I did the other day. That's gonna be like my next t-shirt. It's so cool. He showed me what it was and what you could do with it and stuff. I was like, man, this is cool as crap. So you really need that shirt, Molo. Hold on, I gotta write that down. You really do? Hold on. Write that down because that's funny stuff right there. I don't know what you were gonna tell Smolo.
Remember the other day?
How you spell that? Is that how you spell that? What were we talking about when you brought it up?
We were watching a video or something.
Was it one of his? I don't know. That's messed up.
Oh, it was when we were watching that movie and that girl, the vampire.
Oh, Smolo. Was that on Netflix? Was it Netflix? Netflix on Netflix. That new Dracula thing, dude. There is a scene in there just for you. You have to go watch the whole thing. You can binge watch it in 4 hours, dude. Yeah, we thought about you, dude, when we saw that. We're like, dang, that's got to be Smolo's worst nightmare right there.
What was it called?
Dracula.
Just Dracula?
Yeah. It's a British thing or whatever. Dracula, for crying out loud.
Well, I thought it was something other than just plain Dracula.
It's a new one. It came out in 18 or something like that. It's not a very old one. It's a mini series. It's 4 45-minute segments, I think. 3 or 4 45-minute segments. So I haven't watched Lock and Key. I'm thinking about it. But dude, what that guy say? He said, "Don't let them burn you." He told him. Oh, I started watching it, but it got like stupid. I have a level. See, like Black Summer. When I realized I was down to the last 2 episodes, I went ahead and watched it the rest of the way out. But I was like, man, this is getting stupid. In the Rain, I made it 2 episodes. 2 episodes. I'm like, okay, this is stupid. And you don't want me being the movie critic, dude. If it's going to be a bad movie, like a B grade movie or TV series or something like that, at least make the script deliberately crap. Okay? Make it a B movie. Don't make a B movie and try to sell it as an A movie. You know what I'm getting at? I love the B movie, man. I watch a B movie quick. I watch a lot of the really old science fiction stuff because you're just like, and they didn't make those B movies on purpose. Just that's the way it turned out. Like our favorite B movie ever, Caveman. This has got to be like it's my wife's only cult movie. If I went in there and found Caveman and put it in, she would sit there and watch the whole thing. With that and Sniper, that's disturbing. The original, not Sniper 2. She didn't like that one. She did like Sniper though. Oh yeah, there was one, The Light of My Life. That was actually a really good movie.
What's the name of that movie that I told you the other day that I met the guy?
Oh, Act of Valor.
Yeah, Active Valor.
Act of Valor. Liz got to meet one of the Navy SEALs that played in Act of Valor. He gave a.
Do you know that they were not paid for that? They were ordered by the military to do that movie.
I did not know that.
Yes, they were not paid.
They weren't paid to do the acting in that. That's messed up.
Yes, smoking.
Yes, smoking. Oh, so yeah, okay, so it's 3 hour and a half long movies. It's actually really watchable, dude. I was like, okay, this is pretty good. It is almost cinematic quality. Okay, almost until you get to the Nun. And sorry, Aid, if you're in here, they put the whole British twist to it. Kind of went all. It was good. It's good. I recommend it. I recommend it. Yeah, Hell or High Water's on Netflix now. That is a good movie too. Um, that I've watched it twice, and I'll watch it several more times. The very end, the the right before the end sucked. But I think he knew that. I mean, he knew that when they left. So, trying to think if there's anything else. Wind River. I saw Wind River on there. I thought about it, but I didn't do it. Is that was that a British movie, The Guardians, or is that the Russian one? Yes, it is. Yeah, Wind River's on Netflix too. Okay, I'll watch that one. Um, Dadgummit, the one about it's about World War One. Italy and Turkey or something like that. Yes, the Sci-Fi Channel. I don't get the Sci-Fi Channel here. What was the name of that movie? Anyway, that's what it's about. It's about the um, not the Turks, uh, the Italians, and somebody else went to work. Um, and anyway. See, I was thinking about doing, but I really hate getting into the series on there, because then you get to the end, you watch all of them, and you get to the end, and you're like, you have to wait for them to catch up, and it's like, oh my god. I just made that voice. Sorry. Um, why are we talking about TV? This is like got to be the most informative prepper chat we've ever had. I cannot for the life of me remember that movie. But they're fighting in the Alps, and it was on a true story. I did not realize that the Italians tunneled under an entire mountain, packed that sucker full of 500 pounds or tons or whatever of explosive, and touched it off. They blew up an entire mountain. See you, Smolo. Oh, okay, Wayne. Well, what Mrs. S said, I mean, I've been in here almost 2 hours. And I don't want to go over on my time on here. I don't want to lose my net. I don't want to lose my ability to live stream. Starts a new month next, whatever. Y'all have plenty to go look up on Netflix now to watch. It's you know, prepping's the same as always. Food, water, place to sleep. Y'all stay tuned. Wish me the best on this. Y'all keep my wife in your prayers. She's still having some stuff. The thing with her neck helped a little bit on that. So anyway, gonna be traveling a lot. Gonna be in snake country for days, and all that kind of stuff. Okay. Thank y'all for hanging out with us on Saturday night. I was so glad BA and Sippy were on. I was like, that just made me notice how much a better mood I'm in when I do live streams after them, because those people rock. But I love all you people. God bless y'all. Biddy hasn't been saying this often enough, so I'm going to say it for her. Remember, the world is a better place because you are in it. Love all you people. Y'all stay alive. Do not die.